Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Welcome to your January reading for the 16th through the 31st. Happy New Year, guys. I hope it is going well for you so far. There is still time to submit entries for the free reading giveaway, so if you're interested in submitting an entry, the deadline to do so is the 31st of this month. All right, guys, so this is a general reading today. How do they feel about you? So focusing on the energies of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. It is general as always, so it will not resonate with everyone. If you are interested in booking a private session with me, that info is down below this video. So let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn, focusing on the energies to start off with my, my Divine Masculine. And then we will focus on the energies of the Divine Feminine. So angels and spirit guides for Capricorn. For my Divine Masculine, please bring forward his energies. Where is he coming from at this time? And for my Capricorns who will be celebrating birthdays the second half of January, happy birthday, guys. I hope it is wonderful for you. Divine Masculine, what's going on in your heart, your mind, your life, focusing especially on your love life. Divine Masculine, Capricorn, here we go. So angels, spirit guides, okay, we're starting off already with the transformation card here, guys. Okay, this is picking up off of Scorpio energy. That is the death card in the traditional tarot deck. All right, let's continue. For my Divine Masculine, please. Okay, we've got heartache and loss coming through here, so that is picking up off of the Three of Swords energy. However, you do have the Light card coming through, which is representative of the Sun card in traditional tarot, and you also have Prosperity Begins picking up off of the energy of Ace of Pentacles. So even though you've got a couple of heavy cards coming through here, you also have some really nice cards following through here as well for the Divine Masculine. All right, so Divine Feminine energy, please, angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, second half of January. Please bring forward her messages, what's going on in her world, her heart, her mind. Okay, well, we've got some temptation that the Divine Feminine is dealing with at this time. Okay, so Capricorn energy, and that is the devil in the traditional tarot deck, guys. So for Divine Feminine, let's pull some more. So angels, spirit guides, please bring it forward for my Capricorn Divine Feminine. We do have material harvest coming through here, so that is the Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay. All right, so we have new beginnings coming through here, which is the Fool in traditional tarot. We also have the Awareness card coming through, which is the Magician card. Okay, so we've got quite a few major arcana cards coming through here on each side. All right, so we'll delve into that and see what's going on. Bottom card, we do have the Disruption card here. This is the overall theme of your reading, Capricorn. So this is representative of the Tower. All right, so let's dig in. All right, so Divine Masculine, we are starting off with Scorpio energy. So perhaps Capricorn, you are connected with someone who is a Scorpio, and or for my Divine Masculine, you may very well have Scorpio in your chart. Again, this is picking up off of the Death card in the traditional tarot deck, guys, okay? So there is something that's ending here, and there's also the opportunity for new beginnings for my Divine Masculine. But I am feeling that he's found the courage to accept the changes, and he knows darn well that he cannot live in the past. And I feel that my Divine Masculine is doing what he needs to do in order to move on. Okay, he knows that the death of an old way of thinking must happen before moving forward to creating a new path for himself. So I am feeling that my divine masculine has had his share of a broken heart, broken relationships that no longer serve him. I am feeling that for my divine masculine Capricorn, he truly loved his divine feminine, whoever it is that he had to sever his ties with. There was a really good love there, but for whatever reason, that relationship ran its course, and he's had to figure out a way to move on beyond that, because this is definitely picking up off of the energies that that relationship has come to an end. But I'm also picking up from the divine masculine that he still loves her, and that is where this heartache and loss is coming from. That is picking up off of the Three of Swords energy, his heartbreak. He is acknowledging the separation. He is going through a level of grief and mourning in regard to really having to say goodbye to that relationship. But he's a trooper. My divine masculine is a strong individual. He will rise from this. Okay, and I always like to compare it to the phoenix rising from the ashes like a phoenix. He's going to be okay. He acknowledges that that time of his life has ended, and he's now focusing on simplifying his life, putting himself back onto a better path. He has examined himself, and he is now ready for some personal growth. He's had to really get honest with himself and to get real and to really evaluate where it is that he wants to go now. Okay, he's done with feeling this pain. It's been too much. It's been very overwhelming for him. And so he's had to force himself into transforming his life, because he knows that it's futile to hold on to a relationship that has run its course. And he knows that the divine feminine that he's lost touch with, that he's had to break from, she's moved on. And so he now has to do the same. He has to do the same. And so I'm feeling with this energy coming forward that he will. This is, after all, the Sun card, guys, in traditional tarot. It is picking up off of the fact that it's bringing forward a level of pleasure in his life, a level of happiness. He will once again find contentment in his life, and he will grow from the experience of the pain that he's endured from this past relationship. He's now coming into a level of success and joy, and his life will now be illuminated and come into a level of happiness and light as compared to the darkness that he was in regard to this heartache and loss and the death of an old way that he had to get past. So he's ready to find renewal in his life. Okay, and as you guys know, for those familiar with my channel, you'll know that this particular card, this Sun card, is representative of being the most positive card in the deck. It's now representing for my divine masculine success and good health. It is now his moment to shine. Yeah, he's now coming into a level of contentment and joy. He's ready to accomplish things in his life once again. And I am feeling for some of my divine masculines, regardless of this pain that he's endured from this relationship that broke up, he's still open to finding love once again. He's open to finding a divine feminine that he could love and experience happiness with moving forward into the future. And I mean by way of marriage. Okay, he's totally open to that. A committed relationship, that is what he wants. And with this card, that's absolutely possible. Now, with the Prosperity Begins card, which is picking up off of the energies of the Ace of Pentacles, he's going to manifest prosperity. Financially, in regard to his career, he'll be on solid ground. He's good to go. So he's actually a good catch. My divine masculine he's emerged from whatever dark times and experiences he's had to endure in regard to this relationship he had to let go of. He's now stepping into the light, literally. His life is in a state of illumination now, and that includes his finances. I feel for some of my divine masculines, you're actually pretty well off and wealthy, I'm feeling. Your bank account is quite lucrative and healthy. But I'm feeling that you're not a boastful individual. You look at life from a place of gratitude and you're humble. And that's what makes you even more attractive to your divine feminine. So, my divine masculine, you're going to be okay. You will be okay. So now, looking at my divine feminine, she's dealing with some temptations. This is the Devil card in traditional tarot, picking up off of Capricorn energy. So for Capricorn, for my divine feminine, if this is you, it is definitely picking up off of your energy, and or you are connecting with a fellow Capricorn. But it is absolutely picking up the energies of addictions here. Picking up off of selfish energy, greedy energy. Someone who is simply focused on their own material gain. Someone who's addicted. Codependent behavior towards food, alcohol, drugs, sex. And living an unbalanced life. Workaholic. Not enough playtime in your life. Too much stress is what I'm feeling here. Very codependent, destructive energy from my divine feminine. But I'm also picking up the energies here though, that my divine feminine, whoever is resonating with this, you're slowly learning to face your fears of what brought you to this point. You are slowly learning from these experiences because you know damn well you do not want to stay. You don't want to stay there. You have such an intense desire to end the energies coming forward from this card. You're done. For my divine feminine, you've looked in the mirror and you're done living this way of life. And what brought you to this headspace and being so destructive with yourself is a broken heart. You love and miss someone that you lost touch with, that you feel was your soulmate. And so, to match the heartbreak, you started hurting yourself physically, is what I'm feeling here. This is lost love that has brought you to this point. Intense heartbreak and grief. And a part of you has held on to that hope that there's a possibility of reconciliation, to start again. And I gotta tell you guys, for a small group of my divine feminines, that is a possibility. Believe it or not, that is a possibility, that the divine masculine that you are connecting with will give your relationship a second chance. And that is where, for some of you, this new beginning is stemming from. Taking that leap of faith and dealing with the issues at hand, especially the temptations and addictions, and starting anew. That doesn't apply to all of you. That's for a small group. But that's certainly coming through here. So for my divine feminine, temptation card, the Devil card, is asking for you to slow down. You now have to plan your life better than where you've been. You need to proceed slowly, proceed with caution. Love yourself enough to get yourself out of this space. And I do feel for my divine feminines, this is coming through for. You're slowly doing that. You're slowly doing that. You're slowly trying to get into that space where you love yourself enough to better your life. doing it for yourself as well as a potential partner by way of your divine masculine. Okay, so for my divine feminine Capricorns, you have the Nine of Pentacles energy coming through here. Material harvest. So this brings forward a level of luxurious living, okay? A level of gratitude. So I have a feeling for some of my divine feminines, by way of finances and career, you're either doing quite well at it at this time, or you will be. Finances are going to improve, and life will bring you what you need, to the point where life can once again get a little bit more comfortable than where you've been. But it's asking for you to maintain a level of gratitude for these blessings. Because with the Temptation card, you've really been through a chaotic time in your life. And with this Material Harvest card, with the Nine of Pentacles coming through here, it's allowing you to really experience better times ahead in your life, especially in regard to your finances. So that's a good thing. Okay, now we've also got, as I had mentioned, you do have new beginnings coming through here. That is the Fool card in the traditional tarot deck. So it is calling for my divine feminine to take that leap of faith. My divine feminine, I'm feeling, is someone that does not like restrictions. But with this card, it's picking up off of your desires and your dreams to experience better times ahead, guys. Life is one giant adventure that wants to come in for my divine feminine. She simply needs to open up her eyes and her heart and her arms to the experience and the possibility of that coming in for her. Because with the New Beginnings card coming through here, it's positive, life-changing things that wants to come in for her, putting her on a better path. Okay, so my divine feminines, you're going to get out of this temptation, this devil energy. You're going to get past that. It's picking up off of my divine feminines who are coming through with the energies of unpredictability, spontaneity. You're ready for adventures. You are a free spirit, but a part of that is what got you into trouble to begin with, okay? But with the New Beginnings card, it's looking at the more positive aspect of those qualities. It's also picking up off of your, some of you who may be business owners or wanting to be, your entrepreneurial spirit is coming through here, and perhaps it's picking up off of the energies of that Nine of Pentacles, and the Material Harvest may very well be coming through from that. So if there's any ideas by way of starting a business that you've been holding back from, for my divine feminine, this card is telling you to go for it. For a small group of you, go for it. Because you're going to once again break free from this type of energy, and you're going to be okay. Right next to that, you've got the Magician, the Awareness card. Okay, so he wants you to create a better reality for yourself. It's picking up off of some of my divine feminines who are overachievers, but have put that on hold with some of the addictions and codependent behavior that you had dealt with. So since you are getting out of that, with the Magician coming through here, go after those dreams. Achieve what it is that you have your heart set on. It's picking up off of those of you truly who are business-minded. For some of you who are possibly in a science field, perhaps you are a physician, a psychiatrist, somewhere along those lines of a science, high-tech type field or vocation. Okay, so if that's you, or if that's something that you want to pursue, go for it, guys, because with this Magician Awareness card coming through for my divine feminine, there's nothing that you cannot achieve. It's calling for you to switch directions, possible new career for you, something that you never thought you could do, but this is giving you the opportunity to shine and to do that. You can accomplish anything with this card. It's picking up off of your energies for some of my divine feminines that you are a highly organized individual. Once you concentrate on what it is that you want, there's nothing that can't stand in your way. You can manifest the changes you want. You can manifest your desires. You're a risk taker. You're not afraid to go after what you want, but there was a time when you held back from doing that. So take charge. Take action, because you've got a positive outcome that wants to come in for you, for my divine feminine. And wonderful message coming through as well from this card is that it is representative of a really great love affair that wants to come in for you, if it hasn't already. For some of you, it is representative of a rekindled romance, someone that you felt would never come back into your life. So that's for a small group of you. Someone that you lost touch with. And I forget which sign that I had just read from. I believe it's Sagittarius, where that similar message came through. So perhaps for some of my divine feminines, you are connecting with a Sagittarius, I believe. Someone that you lost touch with, that you felt you would never have in your life again. With the Magician card, that is a possibility for some of you guys. And for others, this allows you truly to make your dreams come true in regard to your romantic life. And I feel that it is so fitting how the overall theme of this reading is this card, which is the Tower card in the traditional tarot deck, because both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, okay, had to tear down what was no longer working for them. You had to move away from what was hurting you. You both have experienced sudden unforeseen disruptions in your life. You both have endured devastating experiences in your life, especially in regard to your romantic life. And this Tower card, this disruption card, it's representative of overall chaos and misery. And unexpected events, major changes, guys. But these negative experiences lead to enlightenment. And I believe part of that enlightenment is coming from my divine masculine. It's the opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure, especially in regard to romance. It's absolutely picking up the energies of grief over a broken relationship, which both of these individuals have endured. But they are both learning from their past mistakes. They are both using those experiences as stepping stones to take action to come to fruition this wonderful relationship that wants to come in for them. Because at the end of the day, those relationships they had to walk away from, they were blessings in disguise in order to bring these two people together. Whatever financial problems, conflicts, separations, for some of you, divorce, you've had to listen to the internal voice that is within you, that everything will be okay, that everything is going to work itself out. And that is the overall theme of this reading. So for these two people, they're going to be okay. The sun is shining on this connection. They've got new beginnings coming through here and positive outcome. So whatever challenges, guys, are coming through from each individual here, they've learned from it. So whatever side you fall on, divine masculine or divine feminine, you're going to be okay. That tower had to crumble in order to shine the light onto a better connection with someone that is so deserving of your heart and your love. And here they are. All right, Capricorn. So let's pull some romance angels messages. So focusing on the energies first of my divine masculine, and then we'll pull a card for the divine feminine. All right, angels, please bring forward your message or messages for my divine masculine. Okay. We've got healing family issues coming through here. It is safe for you to love. And absolutely love yourself first. Yes. So starting off with the healing family issues card here. So for some of my divine masculines, there is a relationship with either a father figure or mother figure or both, where there's tension in the connection, and that has affected his love life. Okay, so that needs to be addressed. So whoever is resonating with this from the divine masculine side, that situation needs to be healed in order for it to not affect the romantic connection with your divine feminine. Okay, but in regard to the connection with the divine feminine, absolutely, she's the one for you. It is safe for you to love her. So open your heart to the possibilities of really experiencing a new chapter, a new path, much happiness with your divine feminine. But before you can do that, you absolutely need to love yourself first. I do feel for my divine masculines that you are already doing that with this transformation that you've gone through. Okay, so let's pull some messages for the divine feminine. Angels, please bring forth your message or messages for my divine feminine. Divine feminine, please. Okay. Wow. Wedding, guys. My divine feminine sees herself finding love again in the future with her divine masculine, seeing a good, solid, happy future for herself and her divine masculine. She sees a wedding. She sees the relationship moving forward and happiness, much intense happiness. That is the energy that I am picking up from her side. And look at the bottom card here, guys. Honeymoon. Okay, this is the bottom card for my divine feminine. She sees that this connection with her divine masculine is it. He's the one. He is her soulmate. Her search is over, okay? After everything that she has endured in regard to her romantic life, she's deserving of the type of love that is everlasting. And truly, with this divine masculine that is in her life and or coming into her life, for some of you, you have yet to make that connection. That's your soulmate. Soulmate material right there. So with the new beginning that wants to come in for my divine feminine and the magician doing his magic in this situation, she's going to find love again, and it's the right type of love this time. One that is enduring and everlasting. Okay, and my divine masculine, he knows it as well. This is their love of a lifetime. After having endured such devastating experiences from relationships in the past, finally, Capricorn, you're in for your happy day. Love it. All right, so let's close out your reading with some healing messages. Whoever needs to hear these healing messages, that's who it's meant for. So not really specifically for my divine masculine or feminine. It's really for anyone who needs to hear these healing messages at this time, heading forward into the second half of January. But wow, guys, beautiful reading. Very nice. Certainly has addressed some challenges, but with that Tower card tearing everything down and rebuilding on a new foundation, this union is going to be very successful. That is the energy that I am feeling here. All right, let's grab some healing messages to close out your reading, Capricorn. Here we go. All right. Wow. Really, wow. I'm speechless and I love it. You've got miracles coming into the situation, into this connection. Much needed. I'm not even going to elaborate on that because whoever needed to hear that, you already know. You've been waiting for this. It's here. Or it's about to be. And look at the bottom card, Capricorn. Do you see that? Sorry for the glare, guys. You've got blessings coming into your life. For some of you, the second half of January is going to be a really great month. And for those of you who have birthdays being celebrated the second half of January, I really feel that some of these blessings will be coming in around your birthday. So that is wonderful, guys. I'm so happy to see these two healing cards that came through for Capricorn, because I am feeling that you've had your fair share of devastating experiences in your life. And I'm not just talking about romantically, okay? Life has handed you some pretty tough times, and with these miracles and blessings that are coming in for you, Capricorn, you're in for a better day. I really feel that 2019, things are going to progress and change for you. It's going to be turning your life around and moving you towards a better path. Okay? So that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, it's general, won't resonate with all of you. And if you are interested in booking a reading with me, all that info is down below. I'll see you guys in February with more readings. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.